Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. There are growing calls for the Qantas chairman and the board to step aside after the High Court found the Flying Kangaroo illegally sacked 1,700 workers during the COVID pandemic. The airline has issued a public apology and will head back to court to work out compensation. It's tipped to run into the millions. There's been another shooting in Sydney, sparking fears of an all-out gang war. A 29-year-old man has been rushed to hospital after being shot in the face, chest and stomach in Blackett. It follows a shooting yesterday in Campsie. It's not known if the two incidents are linked. It comes as the Premier vows to give police all the resources needed to stamp out the violence.
Obviously a difficult task, and I'm not pretending otherwise, but I do believe we have got extremely experienced, credentialed law enforcement officers who are responsible for confronting this challenge.
A luxury cruise ship with 206 passengers on board has run aground in Greenland. 90 Aussies are on board the ship. Bodies recovered from devastating flooding in Libya, which has wiped out parts of the port city of Derna, have been buried in a mass grave. More than 5,000 people have died, with thousands more feared missing. This resident says the city is still coming to terms with everything they've lost.
We're burying the bodies in mass graves. It's estimated about 1,000 dead people were brought to the neighbouring hospital yesterday, including women, children, men and elderly.
To the US, and a convicted murderer is back in custody in Pennsylvania after more than 2 weeks on the run. Danilo Cavalcante escaped after crab walking between two walls in the exercise yard. Lieutenant Colonel George Bivens says they used thermal imaging to track him down and move in quietly.
Cavalcante did not realize he was surrounded until that had occurred. That did not stop him from trying to escape. He began to crawl through thick underbrush, taking his rifle with him as he went.
And it's Are You OK Day today. We are being urged to ask friends and family members to open up and talk about their struggles. Derek Scone from Beyond Blue says reaching out to those around us can be life-changing.
If you suspect that someone is doing it tough, that you just reach out. Or if you feel yourself that you're doing it tough, that you reach out to someone else.
Sport and entertainment is up next. To the NRL first, Cowboys star Valentine Holmes has been handed a breach notice following a post on social media which showed him holding up a bag of white powder. The NRL Integrity Unit claims he brought the game into disrepute. He now has 5 days to respond. And in motor racing, Aussie Daniel Ricciardo is said to miss the Singapore Grand Prix as he continues his recovery from a broken hand. The Qatar Grand Prix in October is shaping up as a possible return. In entertainment news, NSYNC say they have no plans for an album or a tour after their reunion at the VMAs. There is a new song though, with the group featuring on a track for the new Trolls movie. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.